Yeah, next on the Marmy Rock Show, I'm very excited to have another great band out of Sweden. The Swedes keep bringing some fantastic music to us. I'm talking, of course, about Sonic Syndicate. We have Nathan with us. They have a brand new album, Confessions, due out on October 14th. Nathan, welcome to the show.
Good to be here. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing wonderful, and I appreciate you being here. So, hey, tell us about the first public introduction. We're going to get to sort of a new direction in style from the band, I think I might be safe to say, with Start a War. Tell us about the new direction of the band.
A lot of people are saying, like, oh, it's night and day, and, you know, it's a complete, 180 for the band, like, completely different direction. But we didn't really think of it that way or plan it that way. I know that we kind of were associated with a certain style, this Swedish melodic metal kind of scene, and we've been doing that, but we just really focused on just trying to write what we wanted, like fun, catchy, just good written, like well written rock songs, to be honest. And yeah, it wasn't planned out, it just came out with this kind of new, kind of fresh sound, and we're really, really happy with it.
Now, what was the inspiration for kind of a rebirth or a fresh sound to doing what you want? Was there like a catalyst or one moment that made you guys kind of refresh as a band?
Yeah, I mean, we've like anybody who knows the band, we've had our trials and tribulations. It's been a bumpy road. We've had member changes. We changed label recently, and we just thought, let's just not care about any of the history, any of our past, and just do this for us and what we want to do. And we're just such like a diverse band these days, where our musical tastes are so much different than they used to be. We're listening to a lot of different music, and we just wanted to just be free to kind of express ourselves, and we did that trying to not like hold on to any preconceptions or anything, and just write what we wanted to write.
So I got to listen to the brand new single that's the introduction to Confessions, the first music people will hear, Start a War. It's a great tune. Now, tell us a little bit about the meaning behind that tune, Start a War.
I guess it's like quite self-reflective. It's kind of about the band, like where we are. You know, sometimes you've just got to stand up for what you believe in. You've got to break out of an old mold, as it will, like, you know. But also it's like on a kind of a level for everybody, you know. Sometimes if you're stuck doing one thing that you don't want to be doing, it could be a huge thing, like, I know you're in a bad relationship or something, or it could be like your job or whatever, or it could be just like a daily kind of thing. Sometimes you really got to just get your fist in the air for what you believe in, and you've got to start a war on some level just to see the change that you want to happen. And it's just kind of a refresher for everybody out there that you know, you want things to change, you've got to do the action, you've got to be the change yourself, not wait for somebody else to do it.
Now, I saw some glimpses of you guys doing a music video shoot for the title track, Confessions. So can you leak a little bit about what we might see in that music video?
Confessions is basically talking about how we've all got other sides to ourselves that, you know, sometimes we try to hide away or we don't want other people to see. And, you know, that can kind of, the more and more you do that, the more it can kind of change you as a person, not be the real you. So it's all about just letting go of any of like pent up baggage or how other people perceive you, just like kind of letting go and just being who you are. And you're going to see that interpreted in the music video in some really cool ways.
So, hey, I was curious, why did the band choose Confessions for the first music video and not Start a War? Was there something specific about that song you wanted to get out in the video?
Yeah, I mean, Start a War is like, it's a really like kind of hard-hitting track. We did like some proof listening for some people, and a lot of the radio and kind of stuff really latched onto that track, so it's kind of like if they want to spin that and it's going to get plenty of airplay, we kind of just let them do what they want with it. They wanted that track, we could play it. Confessions is more of kind of one of the band's favorite songs, you know, all the members, so we decided to make a video for that because that's what we wanted to do.
So I saw you have a big tour starting up in October. Why don't you tell folks about that tour you have coming up?
It's going to be awesome. with this Swedish band called Amaranth as well, so it's going to be cool for a bunch of Swedes to go out on tour. We know them quite well. They're really cool people. They really, really care about their fans, just like we do, so we've kind of said that we can tell this is going to be a really intimate tour for the fans out there. We can't wait just to like do meet and greets and meet them after the show, and also just play some kick-ass shows together. And that's going to be throughout Europe through October, November. So we're pretty busy until early next year.
Now, is there any hope of seeing you guys play some dates here in the States? I know that tour is all over the world. Are you planning to come back to North America at any point?
Definitely. We're really pushing hard, and we are going to tour the States this year. For the first time ever, we've got distribution in the US with Sony Red, so we should be able to see our CD in all like good CD stores. If you want to check it out there, October 14th is coming out. A label and our PR company really helped get the album onto all like Apple Music and everything here in the States and Spotify. So you guys can definitely get hold of it. And because they're making such an effort to do that, we're going to back it up with some shows. We haven't confirmed them yet, but we know we are coming over here next year.
We'll be looking forward to that for sure. So, hey, you guys are doing kind of a fun thing. Along with the title Confessions, you're doing a video blog of some confessions of the band. So tell folks, I've seen a couple of them. Is there anything that might shock folks in those band confessions?
Yeah, I mean, it was really fun to do and kind of scary to do. We were thinking about doing like a making of documentary of the album, and then we just thought let's do something different. The title of the album's Confessions, and we're kind of trying to show this new side of us, just being completely honest with us as people and the music. So yeah, we just wanted to show another side to the band. So yeah, you're going to see some stuff there that you didn't know.
Now, I was looking through some of your pictures, and I couldn't help but notice, we're based out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I couldn't help but notice it looked like you have a Pittsburgh Pirates hat on somewhat regularly. Where does that connection come in?
Where does the Pittsburgh Pirates hat come in?
Yeah, what's your connection? If I track you right, you're a guy from the UK working out of Sweden now, and I was just wondering what the connection to the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Bit of a far connection.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm in LA quite a lot, and I saw it in this cap store, and I've got some friends which are into the team, and I just really liked it. So I'm not into baseball a whole lot myself, but I figured if I'm going to start somewhere, it'd be with the Pirates. That's all we can see.
You got a hometown show, it looks like, at least for, do you live in Stockholm now yourself, or do you still live in the UK?
Yeah, the whole band, we're based out of Stockholm. We all live there.
So the hometown show then is October 15th. What are some of your emotions about playing that show that you have? Are you excited or nervous, or how are you feeling about that show?
It's going to be really cool. I mean, we haven't played a show headline show in Stockholm in a long time, so we know a lot of people are going to come out for it. But always a hometown show feels completely different to playing any other show, you know. It's definitely got its own feeling, you know. We played whatever huge festivals or tiny clubs, but it's always going to be a bit strange playing the hometown show, mainly because all of your like best friends turn up and they're there in the front like shouting at you. It's always a different atmosphere again, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We cannot wait to launch the album there. And it's going to be the release party as well, so we're going to make sure that we party hard into the night.
Well, man, I want to congratulate you on putting out a record with Despots. We put out a lot of their music here on the MARR Rock Show. The album's Confessions. It's due out on October 14th here in the U.S. You can pre-order it now. And if you can find your way to Europe, they're doing an extensive tour all through October. So Nathan from Stockholm, Sweden band Sonic Syndicate. Nathan, thanks so much for being our guest on the show this evening.
My pleasure. Nice to talk to you. We'll see you in Pennsylvania.